I believe that the president continues to act on his own. He is going to poison the well. When you play with matches, you take the risk of burning yourself. And he's going to burn himself if he continues to go down this path.
Yeah, that's Representative John Boehner, the Speaker of the House, talking about the president's next 2 years working with a Republican-controlled Congress, both the House and the Senate. That begs the question, will anything get done? Well, 9th District Congressman Steve Cohen joins us in studio with more. Man, voters dealt a decisive blow to Democrats in this election. What does that mean for getting things done?
Well, the way Speaker Boehner sounds, it doesn't sound good because it's about America. It's not about President Obama. It's not about President Obama doing something and then him burning himself and having reprisals suggest he's going to do something to Obama. He should be looking out for what's good for the American people, find places where he can work with the president and try to do that. Instead, he's kind of drawing a line in the sand. Lines in the sand aren't good for democracy, aren't good for America. And if the president has made a decision, which he pretty much has said, and we've known is going to happen, that he's going to act on immigration, which he put off for a while, if he does that, and you move on to the next issue. You don't suggest you're going to do something. What can the Congress do to the president? They can hurt the American people by not enacting jobs legislation, by not raising the minimum wage and things like that, or they could possibly try to impeach the president. That would be catastrophic. And if that's where Speaker Boehner wants to go, I'm on the Judiciary Committee, and I look forward to responding to those ridiculous charges that will be brought by Tea Party Republicans in trying to impeach the president. I can see that coming.
Do you really think they would try to impeach the president, and how could they? What kind of rules would allow them that kind of latitude?
The Judiciary Committee could impeach the president if they chose to bring the action, and with the majorities that Republicans have, they could get an impeachment resolution passed and be tried in the Senate, and he would never be convicted. It would hurt the Republicans for 2016, and wiser heads would probably come to the fore and say, don't do this. But there will be Tea Party Republicans, and there are more of them now than ever, that will want to do that. But the whole idea of he's going to burn himself. When you play with matches, you get burnt. What's he suggesting? How is the president going to hurt himself? You can hurt the American people, or you can take action against the president. And the only thing the Speaker could do against the president would bring an impeachment action.
Yeah, it does sound like a bit of a warning. So the GOP gained at least 7 seats in the Senate. I think 3 are still up for grabs and could get 3 more seats. Let's talk about health care reform, because this has been a platform that the Republicans have run on. We're going to chip away at Obamacare.
Right.
What can they actually do to change it?
Well, they're not going to change it. It's a signature accomplishment of the president, and it's a signature accomplishment thus far of the 21st century. We're the last industrialized country in the world to give health care to its people. I don't think we went as far as we should have. We should have a single-payer system. Polls show that half of the people in the country are in favor of health care. Half of those people think we should have gone further, but they don't think we should repeal it. We should go further toward a single-payer system. There are a lot of people in this country who have health care now who do not get refused insurance because they had a pre-existing condition, who get free preventative care, no co-pays, no deductibles, mammograms, colonoscopy. The rise in health care has gone down and decreased. It's gone down the least ever, which has reduced our deficit. The Affordable Care Act is working. The rollout was bad. The act is working. The second period of enrollment comes up soon, and we're working on that.
All right, President meeting with 16 lawmakers, having lunch at the White House today, looking for common ground. He's also talked about having some Kentucky bourbon with Mitch McConnell. Do you think that's a good start, or is it too late? Not going to work.
It's always a good start, but it started when President Obama got elected, and Mitch McConnell said his job was to see that this presidency didn't succeed, and they would do all they could to scuttle the Obama presidency. Mitch McConnell, because he has 52 votes or 53 votes or whatever it is in the Senate, hasn't become less of a political person. He is a political animal. He will be out to defeat this president, destroy this president, to pass the Republican agenda, which is for the rich, which is for the people who already have the blessing of America, and who are for the people that want to just get more and more.
Congressman, it sounds like you're saying there's going to be a bloody battle ahead on Capitol Hill.
Democrats aren't going to give up our commitment to our values. Our values are for human rights, opportunity, the middle class, women having opportunity, minimum wage, a jobs bill, putting this country back to work. What happened in the election was ready, fire, aim. People were angry at Washington, but they rewarded people who shut down the government, who did not vote in favor of or even bring to a vote the minimum wage, who were not in favor of women's wages being equal to men, who weren't in favor of any reforms for women in the workplace, and have not done the things that the American people want.
All right, should be interesting. Fight the good fight, sir.
I will.
Good to see you. 9th District Congressman Steve Cohen. We'll be right back.